Good morning, everyone. Right now I am in Angers in France. Once again, it seems I've become a full-time citizen of this city, and I feel like a local now. So today is Saturday, so it's just the weekend. I really can't come here, so that's why I decided to take a trip by myself. I'm going to Lausanne, which is one of the most important cities situated in the French side of Switzerland. I went to that city with Richley at least I would say 7 years ago. It's been a long time. In fact, it was one of the very first cities that we visited together, and that's why I'm so looking forward to going there. It is by the lake, and I think it takes around, I would say, 40 to 50 minutes from here, because I have to change the train in Geneva, and this is quite amazing. The weather now is much cooler, a lot better. I like it because that way you can wear lovely jackets and coats and etc. During the hot season of the year, it's almost impossible to do that.
I feel really happy because this is the beginning of autumn, and autumn is one of my top favorite seasons of the year. And of course, the summer would impossibly be part of one of them, because I just hate this sweltering, scorching heat. It is very funny how many people consider the summer to be the best time of the year, as if sweating non-stop was something good. People smell really bad. Even if you showered around 20 times a day, you will still be sweating like a pig, even though pigs don't sweat. But I personally do not like the summer at all. I like seasons when you can wear lovely jackets, sweaters and coats, and to be able to go back home to feel nice and cozy by having a nice cup of tea or coffee. At least this is what happiness is to me. Although, I must confess that I really enjoy going to hot countries when it's cold here in Europe. It makes it even more magical and desirable, but imagine going from heat to heat. It wouldn't just make sense, to be honest.
I finally got to Lausanne. It was a bit of a journey. I thought it was going to be a lot nearer, but actually it's not as near as I thought, but it could have been longer. And I saw so many beautiful landscapes. And do you know, I didn't know this, but I would like to know if you know this. And if you know, please just write it down. Do you know that Lausanne is the capital of the Olympic Games? I know, like, the headquarters of the Olympic Committee is based here in Lausanne. And there is even a very important museum here, which is dedicated to the Olympic Games. And it is a bit pricey. It costs like 20 euros, 21 euros. That's not really that cheap, but it sounds really interesting since this is the Olympic Game capital of the world. There is another very important fact about Lausanne. This is the fourth biggest city in Switzerland and the second biggest in the French speaking part of the country, which is obviously just behind apparently Zurich, Geneva and Basel. So this is the fourth, and it is actually rather big. It's not that small. There is even a metro here. Due to the fact that the city is very hilly, they had to build a metro evidently, because imagine like an 80-year-old person going from the lake up to the Notre Dame Cathedral. I don't see that happening. So I think that was a very good idea that they built a metro here. Et d'ailleurs, il y a une autre raison pour laquelle je suis très content aujourd'hui, et c'est que j'ai réalisé que personne ne me parle en anglais. Quand je parle en français, ça veut dire que peut-être je améliorerai ma prononciation et mon accent en français. Je suis très content parce que quand je suis arrivé il y a 2 jours en mars, quand je suis arrivé à l'hôtel, je parlais en français. Il m'a répondu en français. Donc c'est une chose que c'est très bon pour moi parce que ça me fait bien. Et oui, donc aujourd'hui je vais juste me promener dans le lac Léman. C'est le même lac qu'il y a à Genève. Right now I am walking by Hotel Château d'Ouchy, which is one of the most historical and emblematic buildings in the city of Lausanne. It was built by the bishop of the city back in 1170 as a tower to protect the city by Lake Léman. And eventually it was destroyed, and then it was they built some sort of a castle, and then it was turned into a hotel back in the 1800s. And so that's why now you can come here and appreciate this lovely fairy tale looking building by Lake Léman in the city of Lausanne, the Olympic capital of the world. And I just got to the lake. It is absolutely beautiful. By the way, it is very interesting because the last time I was here was actually in autumn, around this time of the year. So it is very hilarious that years later I still came in autumn. So let's say I'm not destroying the tradition. I forgot to say that you can also reach the city by boat. There are boats going from Geneva to Lausanne, so if you wanted to have that experience, that would be also quite interesting. I actually didn't think about it myself, and I'm feeling a bit kind of silly. That would have been a lot more interesting, I think. But I think it takes longer to come here by boat. So obviously, if you don't have a lot of time, I guess that coming by train would be more convenient. I finally reached the Olympic Park of Lausanne, which is situated by the Olympic Museum. And this city has been the capital of the Olympic Games since 1994, which basically means that this year it is marking 30 years since they decided to settle the headquarters of the Olympic Games here. And this place is absolutely interesting, and that is a very important site that you can visit when you come here to Lausanne in Switzerland. just got to Parc du Denaudu. It is a very interesting name, to be honest with you. This park is situated rather near the Olympic Museum, and right now I'm going to see a very exotic building I saw like at least 7 years ago here in this park. It is called Thai Pavilion. It was donated by the late king of Thailand, the father of the current king of the Kingdom of Thailand. And yeah, so it is very beautiful, and it makes you feel like if you were in Thailand but in Europe.